to the cafe. Today's poem is Hey Cowboy by Silas Denver Melvin. When you were little, you used to tell people you wanted to be a cowboy. Someone always answered back, "You mean cowgirl." But you knew what you meant. Cowgirl never had the same ring to it. When you were little, you rode horses and got scolded for being too impatient. You were too short to reach the water pump and always got some on your boots. When you were little, you would sit in the back of your grandpa's truck and listen to him leave voicemails on your dad's flip phone that always started with "Hey Cowboy." Your father and his father spent years not talking. The town wasn't big enough for the both of them. That town became 2, then 3, then a whole state of empty. You wore your cowboy boots to school, freshman year, even though they were 2 sizes too big, and you hated the cut of jeans you had. You wore your father's black leather cowboy hat, the one that weighs a pound and smells like diesel, when no one was home, and pretended to lasso maleness. Your grandpa was a race car driver and a carny. He was short as you, with fat hands, and he loved his eggs over easy. You imagine having a son and calling him Cowboy, over the phone, even though you never want children and never will. Cowboy is more a metaphor than a being to you. Someone chivalrous and handsome who kisses their partner on the cheek every morning and can lift bales by their twine is a cowboy. An outlaw that plays cards with anyone and knows the importance of chickens. A cowboy is all the men you were afraid of when you were little, 'cause you knew you wanted to grow up to be like them, and you knew kids like you weren't supposed to want to grow up to be cowboys. Now you are grown up, or maybe not so much. Grown up, but rather not little anymore, and maybe you're a cowboy. Maybe you should ask for a second opinion. You can't afford the boots or hat, and you haven't ridden a horse in 13 years. You wear all black every chance you get, a Johnny Cash type cowboy. Maybe. You try to use your cowboy manners, and your friends' parents always say you're a polite kid. When you were in high school, your English teacher said if she ever has a son, she'd want him to be just like you. And you went home and cried your cowboy tears. Now you are grown up, or maybe not so much. Grown up but rather lonely and trying to make sense of things. Maybe being a cowboy is scarier than you thought it would be. Maybe you always knew. Maybe you want someone to call you on the phone and say, "Hey cowboy," and really mean it. Maybe you should ask for a second opinion. If you want to support this creator, I will leave a link down below. The door is always